This problem, admission to a baseball game is $2.50 for general admission, $6 for reserved seats. The receipts were $3,565.50 for 1,051 paid admissions. How many of each ticket were sold? So it looks like we got general admission and reserved seats. We're talking how many, so we're talking about quantity. So general and reserved. So we got X is going to be our quantity, how many, of the general. And Y we'll say is our quantity of the reserved. Okay, well to begin with, they tell us that there's 1,051 paid admissions. So it's a total of 1,051 tickets, which means X plus Y is equal to 1,051. Now, our general admission cost $2.50. So that's $2.50, and reserved is $6. They tell us that there's the total receipts, how much they brought in, was $3,565.50, which means our other equation, we would take the price of the ticket times the quantity of tickets, so it would have 2.50x plus our price times our quantity, so $6 Y, and that's going to give us our total, which is $35.65 and 50 cents. Well, I'm going to use the addition method, and I need to get rid of these decimals because I don't like decimals. So I'll multiply this this second equation by, I guess, 10. Move it, or basically move your decimal point one place to the right. So we got X plus Y is equal to 1,051. Move this to the right, it becomes 25X. Move this, becomes 60Y. And move this, and we get 3,565.5. Okay, well, I'm going to eliminate the Y's, I guess. So this first equation, I'm going to multiply it by negative 60. Because if I do that, I'll have negative 60Y, which then added to 60Y cancels. So negative 60 times X is negative 60X. Negative 60 times Y is negative 60Y. Negative 60 times 1,051 gives us negative 63,060. And then our second equation remains as is. So we got 25x plus 60y is equal to 35,655. Now I want to add these equations together. Negative 60x plus 25x gives us negative 35x. Negative 60y plus 60y cancels. Then negative 63,060 plus 35,655 gives us negative 27,405. Now divide both sides by negative 35. And let's see what we get. If you just do a divide, it comes up with the previous answer, which is a negative 27,405 divided by negative 35 gives us 783. Okay, so we have 783 general admissions. Now reserved, if they total add up to 1,051, then if I do 1,051 minus 783, that tells us we have 268 of the other ticket. And those would be your answers. Well, I guess I never read the question. How many of each ticket? Yeah, those would be your answers. Now we could also do this on the calculator. If you have never seen how to do this on the calculator using matrices, don't try to learn now. But if those who have seen it, then what we're going to do is we're going to drop our x's, y's, and equals, keep the numbers in their signs. So I got 1, 1, 1051. 2.5, I'll drop the 0 at the end. 6, and 3565.5. And that's what we're going to put in our calculator. Okay, so I'm going to do second, x negative 1. That's actually your inverse button. Right arrow twice over to edit, or left arrow once. Enter on A. It's a 2 by 3, rows by columns. So I do 2 enter, 3 enter. And we got 1 enter, 1 enter, 1051 enter. 2.5 enter, 6 enter. 3565.5 enter. And exit out, so I do second mode. Go back in the matrix menu, do second x negative 1. Go to math. Up arrow to REF. Press enter on it. Go back in the matrix menu. Do enter on A, enter again. And we end up with this right here. Two equations, two variables. Our first 2 by 2 square here should be a diagonal 1, 0, or else. And it is. That means it worked. And our far right column is our answer. So this is x and this is y. So that gives us our same answer as what we found there.